Welcome back to Given Chances Farm. I'm Brittany, and I'm just out here. Going to give you a little update of all of the new animals that you've been seeing for a little bit. So, you've seen Cadillac. He's the bottle buckling that we have, that we've been feeding. And he's slowly getting feed and getting bigger, it seems like, by the day. So, and then the girls, Blue Cochin's down there with our layers also. And then the surprise chick that we got with the last batch of Cornish crosses, the replacement ones, that because we ended up losing a bunch of them, so they shipped us 35 replacements plus an extra 2. But the free chick that came in with that was a buff Cochin, we believe, is what it was, because it also has some of the feathery feet. And over here, this sweet girl, she's the one we milk, named Sky. Here soon we'll be putting her and Tulip together to see if they'll get along. That way, when Hot Chocolate goes in to give birth in the first part of June, I think about June 5th. No, this is Tulip. Tulip is a little, she likes the attention, but, ew, don't bite me. No, that's not nice. And Hot Chocolate is due, I think her due date is like around that June 5th range, so we will be keeping a good eye. It looked like she's already starting to produce some of her milk, and then the ligaments in the back end by her tail are starting to loosen up. So we'll see if that June 5th is somewhat close, or if she may go a little bit before, she may go a little bit after that June 5th, but we'll see. And then we'll come into the chicken coop. Maybe. If I can get this one handed. Sometimes this door is a little hard. So, this mess over here, where the ducks come in and, or at nighttime I should say, they come in and make a mess. But then, I'll turn this camera around. We still have Katie. I think she laid, what was it, maybe, I don't know, maybe a week worth of eggs. And then she decided she wanted to become broody again, so that was that. So Tony decided to just go ahead and allow her to do that if that's what she wants to continue doing. So, as you can see, they tend to move the ramps that we've put in here for the ducks to get in and out kind of easier, but they keep on moving them. So, okay, so I'll take you outside. Get a little close up there. I'll take you outside and I'll show you all the other chickens. So here's the older layers with the ducks. They're still in this pen, and then I forget exactly when, but we put some of the container soil, which Now some of the what do you want to call it? Weeds or whatever. I don't know if that was already in there or what, but they started popping up after we started watering the strawberries that we put in this pool. And then we haven't figured out what we're going to put in that one yet. And then we have the future layers. Some of them are ones that we've hatched, like that one and that one right there we bought, and they're supposedly supposed to be green egg layers, but I don't think either one of them are hens. I think they may actually be both roosters, possibly. Not for sure on that. And then some of these smaller gray ones without the feathered legs are some more of the egg layers. And then I think there's the black speckled one is also supposed to be either a green or blue egg layer. And then the rest of them are ones that we hatched out. So that one right there, it looks similar to what Penguin did. So it's got the feathery feet, or the all feathery feet. And then we came over here and used our second A-frame, if you guys remember from last year when we processed some of the Cornish crosses. We have I think we put 11 of them over here. Looks like they've knocked over their water, so I'll have to fix that. Let's see if there's any water left. If not, I'll have to get some more for them. Yeah, there's a little bit. But yeah, we got 11 of them in here. And I'm thinking right about the same time frame when hot chocolate is due, maybe a week after. Then I think it might be around like June 14th, something like that. But as you can see, these A-frames is movable, so all through here is where we've had the future layers coming through, and then on this side we will bring the Cornish cross, and they'll help fertilize the grass for us. And then this one we bought and added a door to it, and then kind of reinforced some of the other stuff, and then we put a tarp over it and a tarp in the back, and it holds the rest of the Cornish crosses. So I know last year the second batch that we did of the Cornish cross, it was later in the year when the heat was really bad, and they seemed to started slowing down in their growth because they don't like the heat. So that's why we added the tarp over it to kind of help block out majority of the sun, because these past few days it's been in the 80s or more. So we try and keep them as cool as they can be. And then this we also move. It's not easy, but we can get it done. I usually go and pull as far as I can forward with one side and then go to the other side and do the same thing. So, and then I'll go over here and I'll show you a little bit of what we have planted in the garden. So in this bucket we have garlic that I planted earlier this year. We bought some garlic from the store, and then some of these others is we bought at the 4-H fairgrounds when they were doing their plant sale. And then in here we have onions. Some of them were ones that sprouted up from last year, and then some we planted earlier, the same time frame as what we did the onions. I mean the garlic. And then these are pepper plants, and over there in the tomato cages is more pepper plants. And then I came through and put 2 cattle panel up and planted, how many tomato plants did I plant? I planted Romas, and they're not Better Boys, but they're a bigger red tomato. So I got, let me just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I have 28 of the tomato plants, and then I have more to plant, but not. I was gonna wait for about fell the girls to come home and plant, and then that right there is a blueberry plant that already has blueberries on it, and up along the little shed is some strawberry plants. So there's, can't tell if you can see, but there are some red ones over there. Little bitty rhubarb plant. Last year it was a little bit bigger, but I don't know if it's due to the weather or whatnot, but it didn't pop up very well. Or very big, I should say, this year. But, yeah. We picked a few of them yesterday off of here. Trying to get to them before the slugs get to them. That's what happened last year. But and then I have a volunteer lettuce coming up. Yeah, a little closer where you can see the blueberries popping on. So that's all I have so far planted, other than in my planter, and we've already showed you that. I think I have some sunflowers popping up from last year's sunflowers. So hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thanks for hanging out with us, and try to stay out of the heat. Take breaks whenever you can, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a nice day.